Fam, you know what? Let me first apologize to all the 49er mamas. Your son or your husband and everybody, they'll be back in a minute. You know what? I want to apologize for being way out of line, first of all, for calling them in here. You know how I love mamas. Ain't nothing like a mama. Mom. I get real emotional about mamas, guys. Ain't nothing. And almost with the same amount of emotion as I did with Jordan Debbie having to leave the team this year.
Oh, man. Party, baby, party.
You know how you get that? You hear that special event that goes on. Tito, what were you doing when you got the news that Jordan Debbie was being thrown out of San Francisco?
Party, baby. I went out, almost got a beer, put it like that. I was so happy. I just need one more person there, and he's gone. Paris. I can't wait for him to be gone too.
Man, this is why Tito. I already put the rumor out there. I shouldn't have done it, but I put the rumor out there. You know the Seahawks like to pick up all the people we get rid of, or the people they go right to Seattle. Why can't this be the one time? Please take Jordan. Last week they took Nick Moody. Take Jordan Debbie this year. Get him. Take him. Ask him for information about the team and that kind of thing. Man, how fun was that?
I just hope they put him next to Buckner. And Buckner can just have a field day with him.
You know what? It wouldn't even take Buckner. You know, I believe Jimmie Ward could get past Jordan Debbie. There is nobody in the 49er organization that could not get by Jordan Debbie and get to that quarterback. And I tell you right now, and Hawks fans, you guys got a serious problem coming up this year anyway. You know what? 1 week we're going to take them a whole week busting down on the Hawks. The offensive line is meat. We're coming in to get them, and they're still talking about, oh, the offensive line will come together. Y'all can't do shit with us. We're going to kick your ass like we've been doing the last few years. Hey, it's over, Hawks fans. You're still in denial. I tell you what, let me put up with this too, guys. For the last 3 years, right? Eric Reid in 2013, Jimmie Ward 2014, Eric Armstead last week. This is 4 years in a row. Well, I really do now believe that Trent has actually hit a home run. Let me get Joey. Joey.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Moses? Has Trent done well by you? Because everybody gets on Trent all the time. I have decided, give Trent credit when he does something well, because we're going to beat him up when he does something bad. What do you think about this last year's pick? Last
year pick, I think this one's actually quite good. He got some corners. We do somewhat need corners. Acker, he's a rookie, but he still steps up. He gets his interceptions here now and then. Jimmie Ward, oh, man. I see that he's going to switch to a safety, and Eric Reid's going to go somewhere else to be a corner.
What?
All right.
Whoa. Wait. You heard Eric Reid is going to move to corner?
Yeah, they're going to switch him. Jimmie Ward and Eric Reid's going to switch spots.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now what I heard is Kwaski Tart is going to be moved behind the line of scrimmage, taking out a safety position. Reid should stay at the free safety, and Jimmie Ward is moving to the SS. But you heard something different?
Yeah, I heard something different, man.
Thanks. Explain that a little further so I can get worried.
Man, it's been going all over my wall. It's like, oh, Jimmie Ward might become the new free safety, and Eric Reid's going to go to corner because them two got different speeds. So I'm just like, wait, why would you do that? Eric Reid got power. He got the hitters. So I'm like, no, do not do that.
But wait. I would like to say this about that. Can you imagine if you're a receiver and Eric Reid just clipped you up the last play?
Oh, man.
If I'm coming downfield and one of them Eric Reid hits, I'm thinking about not catching this.
Yeah, I'll be scared.
Maybe that's what they're thinking. Because that's some serious pain.
That is. That hit he did on Baldwin, that was crucial. Hit him out of bounds like that. I was like, damn.
Up in the air with that hit. But here's the thing.
Yep.
They just picked up some new guys to play the slot. You got Redmond and Robinson. I don't understand. Now, why would Reid be moved? Maybe, you know what? It's the rookie thing. You know, your best players are going to come up between your first and second year. Just like Eric Armstead is probably going to be dynamic this year. We will see a good Buckner, but the best Buckner is coming next season. So I guess that's what they're thinking like that. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. will be. Michael, have you heard? Michael, you keep up with the news. Have you heard about this move?
No, I haven't actually. Yeah, it's news to me. I've been it's news to me. I've been really interested in the wide receiver. Was it Cajuice? I love the name. I had him on my original draft thing. He's a massive dude and big arms, big vertical leap, unbelievable, very good foot speed, and I can't believe he's a free agent and we got him up. I can't believe it. It's a big, really, really good. Going to be a great pick for us, I think. If you've heard about him.
Oh,
has anyone heard about him?
Oh yeah, I heard of him. Cajuice. Yeah, I seen that one-handed catch. It's ridiculous. That was a nice catch he did. One hand.
And he can play anywhere. It's like they talk about tight end, right receiver, punt return. It's special teams. He doesn't really care. He can play. He's a fitness junkie. This guy.
I think he should go to tight end. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's 6'2". Was it 237? I don't know pounds. He's
he's a big guy. That's why they're talking about making him a tight end.
He's from Stanford. He's him and Garnett. Got along really well. I don't know. It just seems like all the players that we've got, there's always some form of linkage between. So there's a lot of continuity. So when even the rookies are coming in, it almost feels like they're not a rookie, in a sense, because we're going over that initial hurdle. So they all starting to say, look, we're really comfortable now, and Garnett's talking about it. Eric Armstead with. I don't know how Mayman Buckner. I can't wait. But,
that's an interesting thing you brought up too, as long as the connections between these players. I wonder if that is by design. When you look at last year, you got Tart and Ward together. Now you got Armstead along with, of course, Buckner. You got the Stanford connection here. That's going to develop a lot of comfort in that locker room, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And the Oregon connection. And I reckon they've been planning this Chip Kelly thing for like 2 or 3 years based on the way he's been drafting Baalke with Armstead and all these other Oregon players and Stanford players. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, and you're pouring into that theory now. I had somebody tell me the 49ers have been planning on bringing in Chip Kelly for some time now. Do you think it was an accident last year that they brought in Eric Armstead and this year they grabbed Buckner? I said, come on.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just coincidence that they think alike. They think about big man. They also think about that intelligent guys as well and leaders. So you've got Garnett, you've got actually a lot of the guys are either born leaders or they're just self-motivating people that that are big and it's not about them, it's about the team, and I think that's where it's just by coincidence, I reckon, but it's fantastic though. It's going to make it very, very good for us going forward, I think.
And I want to, Clarence. I got something for you, Clarence.
I'm right here.
Okay,
you hear me?
Because you got it good. Okay, Clarence. Here's the thing. The odds of us beating teams. I'm worried about the Panthers. I believe we got the Seahawks, and we got the Rams somewhere. Here's the thing. Everybody says we are going to get killed. We are going to be wiped off the NFL map. But I want to point out one thing. Just because we just talked about the Oregon connection. Here's the thing. When you beat up certain teams, when you look at what happened in the Super Bowl, what's the formula for beating the Panthers? It's swarm and intimidate, antagonize, and take down Mr. Dubbin himself, Cam Newton. We don't have a Von Miller. But what if we do turn in we got two guys.
Ronbo, what happened,
turn
man?
into Von Miller.
Ronbo.
Huh?
Hello?
It looks like Ronbo got cut off.
Uh-oh.
This happened last week.
That's not good.
Man.
Yeah.
It's all good. He connects back.
Yeah, he does. We might have to reconnect. Because you guys still can't hear me?
Emilio,
What's up?
We're off, yes.
what's going on, man?
Shit.
Yeah, man. I like those two offensive tackles we drafted, man. I got this feeling that these guys might end up starting because I think Davis, if he does put in his paperwork, he wants to be traded. I don't know, but if he does, he wants to be traded because he wants his money back. So, I mean, he'd be a good trade.
Yeah,
he would get a nice pick.
They said they're gonna Davis is gonna get traded anyway. Well, he's gonna get traded anyway because what's his name? Josh was gonna start over, or was supposed to start over him. So
yeah, I think so.
And they picked dude up. Other than that, that ain't gonna do nothing else. So Davis is gone. That's not even a if and a question.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy for that because we could get a nice pick from him. Especially he has 1 year off. He's rested.
Oh, Ronbo back.
Rambo!
I see how you are.
I heard you guys talking about offensive tackles. But what I'm saying is, we can beat these teams by formula. You take down Cam, you send Butler after him, and also that new guy, Ronald Blair, he looks like the kind of guy that's going to get a lot of.
Oh my God, he's bad. I was so happy when we drafted that kid. He was just he has the skill. He has the skill to go after the quarterback big time. I mean, he was a steal in the draft. People are saying that they don't believe he lasted that long. They're saying the 49ers got a great steal with that pick alone because he's that good. And it's unbelievable. So I can't wait. I can't wait because defense, baby, this defense is going to show up. Watch.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And if anything, the Denver Broncos have taught us is a devastating defense will stop a great offense each and every time.
That's right.
Emilio. Mm-hmm. So, Emilio, do we beat the Rams on opening night?
Not if Gabbert starts, no.
Yeah, we beating them Rams. Come on now.
Let's say this. Gabbert is not the only guy on the team. That's all because I've heard this. I can't go with that. He ain't the only guy on the team. Because if you put that kind of emphasis on one guy, especially the quarterback, and in this case, Gabbert's not going to be much more than a field. What do we call? He's going to be like the what's his name from Kansas City. He doesn't need to do anything but manage. I got running backs like nobody's business, man.
But Gabbert doesn't know how to manage the game. Gabbert doesn't know how to manage the game. So how is that? He doesn't know how to manage the game. So how is that?
Oh, you think he can't even game manage?
No.
Okay, listen. What if the defense keeps the ball on our side of the field and keeps it away from their offense? How about that?
If look, these games are going to be won by the defense, not by the offense. I'm sorry.
I got no problem with that, but I'm just saying, let us not hang our hopes only on the QB. Because let's face it, we got a QB situation. We got a QB situation to the point where if we rely upon them to take us, we're in trouble, man. Any one of them, because it's a mess.
Rambo, I don't know. I don't know, Rambo, because I think Colin Kaepernick, why not? He's trying to throw. I think if he gets to with the system and realize that nobody wants him out there, nobody's willing to take his pay, only us. If he comes out and start balling and learns and love, because they were talking about Colin Kaepernick really he likes the system.
Yeah, he's starting
and
to love it.
And if he gets into that, I think Colin Kaepernick is the answer for the offense because it is made. A lot of people don't like Colin Kaepernick, but I'll tell you right now, this system works for Colin Kaepernick.
I just want to say something about that.
It does.
You know what? I want to say something about that. You guys know something? Everybody loves Colin Kaepernick. You don't have any 49er fan that doesn't love Colin Kaepernick. What has happened is a fear. It is a scared. It is, can he come back? Can he do it? This is the only thing we're all worried about.
No, we're not.
But
worried about
I do
agree. Sorry, fans like Gabbert.
But I do agree. This system is made and designed for him. If he grasps it, yes, you got a point. That's the only thing. Hopefully he does, because he looks determined. If he's not, I think they won't see it. but I wonder if he's gotten it off his mind that he wants to be traded. We haven't heard anything about that in a couple of weeks now.
Nope, we sure
but
haven't.
He didn't rescind. He did not rescind his need or his want to leave. So I'm still wondering, where's his
He ain't got no
mind
place
at?
to go.
But he should.
I heard he was slinging the ball
What?
at camp. I heard he
Yeah,
was
he
slinging
was
the ball at
playing.
camp.
Yeah.
He was slinging like 2013 Kaepernick.
But when is he going to come out and say, okay, I'd like to, I know everybody wants to know what my thoughts are.
He's not.
And
When he hit that field,
I have decided
when he hit that field,
Yeah, I know, but I still want to hear it because that way, in my mind, I believe
You're not going to, Ronbo.
he's ready to roll. Is he not going to ever say anything? You really think so?
no, he's gonna say something.
Oh.
It's just gonna be after that
Yeah.
first game.
Let March Money talk. Go ahead, March. Now, why do you believe
All
that?
right. I believe when he hit that field and he play and he see that the team is, with him, truly with him, and he hit the field, he start after that game, if they win that game, he's going to come out and say, 49ers fans, I'm ready, I'm back, that type of stuff. You're going to be like, I can't wait to see what we can do with the team. I love our new coach, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, he is ready. He's back. I'm happy. I've been saying this when they fired Jim Tomsula and they hired Chip Kelly. I already knew that he was back. All right.
Hey, Ronbo.
I hear you,
Stop lying to
Emilio.
yourself. Stop lying to yourself.
All right, guys.
I wanted
You want Gabbert's hype.
the only coach I wanted before Chip Kelly was Peyton, but he stayed with the Saints. So my next guy was Chip Kelly.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Who was that? Who was that was screaming?
Yeah.
Sorry
about that.
Hey, Pasha. Pasha, your feelings on this matter, Pasha.
Well, I think Kaepernick, he's a guy. I used to love Kaepernick. Like, I remember the old days, like 2012, when he was rushing for like 180 yards in the Packers game and destroying the Packers, all that stuff in the playoffs. But I think the problem is that he's not taking control of the team. He's not like, hey, I want this team. I want to lead this team to a championship. I think the problem is he doesn't have that mindset yet. And he doesn't think that he can lead the team. That's what I think about Kaepernick right now.
Nate,
you better figure it out.
Nate, you want to chime in on that, Nate? What are your feelings on that? Has Pasha got a point? Has Emilio got a point? Where's your mind on this matter?
I just got in, so I really didn't hear that because I was getting my earbuds, and I would like to, get timed in on this because, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the next question, and then you listen to that real quick. Hey, Will.
Yeah, what's up, Ronbo?
Yo, Will, how long have you been here?
Buddy Will.
I've been here for a minute, just listening in.
Now, what is your perspective on the situation we have with our quarterbacks? I was saying that I would love to hear Cap come and say, all right, stop with the bullshit, I'm ready to play, let's go. Now, Emilio says that's not going to happen. Pasha says he's not expecting much, and Nate is but what are your feelings on this?
First of all, whoever's mom's yelling at them, they should probably listen to what they're telling them because now it's Mother's Day.
Yeah, let me see if I can find who is that. Is Pasha, is that you? Pasha, close your door, bro.
Not me.
It's not Pasha.
I'm just saying today's not the day, Mother's Day and all. It's all good though. As far as the cap, as far as the cap situation, I agree with Emilio as far as Gabbert's he's not the option for the 49ers. He's going to be a good backup for the Niners for this year and this year only. But Kaepernick's definitely a future, and as far as him, if he still wants out, that was more or less him wanting out, but also the organization wanting to let go of him too. So it was kind of a dual agreement. But I think now that Chip Kelly's talked to him and all that and got to work with him, I think now Kaepernick's he's not going to come out and say I'm running this team, I'm the leader. He's going to do like March said, and when he gets in there that week 1 and wins the game, that's how you'll know he's the quarterback for our team. So
yeah,
that's the way I see it playing it out.
He's right about that. I think that's the way he's gonna go. He's gonna play it like that because
Tito, hold on. We gotta give somebody else a little mic. Let me get back to Nate because I was giving Nate a chance to think about what was going on. Nate, Nate. Nate's mic is Armos. Armos, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Almost.
Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me apologize for 49er moms. This is only going to be. We're going to be out of here soon. I forgot today was Mother's Day up until the other day. Then I said I was too late to change the plan. Almost.
What's going on, man? It's my first time on here, man. What's up?
Is that right? Almost glad.
All the way down from Miami.
Yeah.
All the way down from Miami. I watch y'all every week. I know all the faces that's on here, man.
Cool. Now we can add George. Almost. We're going over the situation of the starting day quarterback and who is going to lead this team. It's 2 votes, Cap. 1 vote, don't know. Where's your vote?
All right. Let me let y'all know my feel on this. I think that Kaepernick didn't want to be on 49ers because the battle between him and whatchamacallit was going to be too intense for him. That's what I think.
You mean Gabbert? What's his name?
Yes. I think the battle between him and Gabbert was going to be too intense for him, man. But right, we're going to find out. We're going to find out who comes out on top. That's all I say, man. We're going to find out who comes out on top.
You know what would be hilarious? Now everybody's pitting Gabbert versus Kaepernick, and the kid Driscoll comes in and sweeps by both of them.
Oh man! I looked up.
Hey,
this guy's so accurate. This guy's so accurate, man. You would not believe. The only thing I say that Gabbert has on Kaepernick is the quick pass. Because Kaepernick got that long elongated throw or whatever. So when he backs up, Gabbert to get it out of there quicker than Kaepernick. I know that for sure.
Yeah,
Driscoll. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, it's your phone, guys. Don't butt in. Let him finish. Go ahead.
But Driscoll, I've been looking up Driscoll for a while, and I think that kid has everything. But I don't believe he's gonna have his chance this year though.
Well, he is a rookie, and he probably shouldn't. But that's an interesting point. All right, guys. You know what? Let's move away from Cap for a minute. And
well, let me say one more thing before we
Emilio, we got one more. Okay, let Emilio. He's got one more thing to say. Go ahead, Emilio.
I'm gonna give you one reason why Cap is gonna start, and it's gonna shut everybody up. I'm about to tell you why.
This has got to be really good. Go ahead.
Hey. You guys remember when Alex Smith was starting because he was getting paid top dollar?
Yeah.
Same thing with Kaepernick. That man's getting top dollar. You're not going to sit your $1 million man on the bench to ride the bench. You're just not.
Chip Kelly got to win though.
Okay. Did we know that Kaepernick was better than Alex Smith at that particular time?
No.
No, well that was injury. That's different.
Somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little different situation, but you're right about the money though, and everybody wonders about that. How are you going to sit your most expensive quarterback down? That's a good point. So
at the same time though, if Gabbert was better than Colin, it wouldn't matter what the pay is because Alex Smith got paid more than Kaepernick and got healthy and could have came back and played, but at that point the Niners realized Kaepernick was the better quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting though? This is RG3 was the most expensive quarterback in Washington, and he didn't get a chance to get back into the game either. And two different situations though. And I always said, if Colin Kaepernick, if he regains his confidence, yes, he is maybe one of the best QBs in the NFL. If the confidence doesn't come back and he's looking over his visor, worried about the defensive line coming in, we are toast. If Chip Kelly can get that out of his system, he'll be back. And then this, I already believe that too. I've been believing that since halfway through the last way through the season, when Debbie and Pears were getting him killed, which I still feel bad about him for that. But anyway,
man,
Derek. Derek, what's up, man? Derek's got one of the connections. Derek, we're getting a broken up film. It's like slow-mo that won't come through. Thank you. All right, Joey Vaughn.
Yeah. What's up?
Joey, who's your favorite, man, of so far the free agents, man? I mean, the unsigned free agents, or undrafted, should I say, free agents?
Oh, man. Oh, that's kind of hard. I gotta say, Aaron Burbridge. Burbridge, he's pretty good. The wide receiver that we got from what was the place that we
Michigan.
Yeah, there you go. He's actually quite good. I see he is like Anquan Boldin, but that's the problem. He doesn't push off, but he does got the speed and the strength to get through the people, and he fights for the ball, which I like that. He fights for that ball.
Interesting point you made, because the bad thing is, poor Burbridge came in and says, "Hey man, I'm here to learn from Anquan Boldin." I was wondering. Let me. I feel bad. Do you want Anquan Boldin to re-sign with the 49ers?
No, I want him. No, I want him to come back to the Niners. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So Burbridge. Yeah, that's true. There is a lot of receivers, but so Anquan could teach Burbridge how to play good. He wants to learn from Anquan. There you go.
True.
If we re-sign him, that's fine.
But you understand, like, we don't want to come back.
All right. Listen, guys, we got a full house.
Bye, Patton.
All right. So listen. Let's see. Is that Clarence? Who am I talking to now? This is Clarence.
Sir.
Okay, there he is. Clarence, how do you feel about Anquan Boldin, man? Do you want him to come back, or do you? He takes time away from him. We got a lot of receivers we haven't found out about yet. Do you want Quan back on the 49ers?
Of course you want Quan back on the Niners. However, you know how his wishes are. He wants to be on a contender. And if Baalke's not going to pay him, he's going to do what he's got to do. But of course I want him back. He'd be the best for all those years. And he's still a good player.
That's true. But we've got so many guys to develop. If you're Trent Baalke, you got to do what's going to progress this team, right? Do you go ahead and you keep Quan and you sit down another guy that you were trying to develop? Is this going to be the year? Because I'm thinking, would this be a positive move, or would Quan accept a lesser role? Does he have to be out on every snap? It's a hard call to make.
To me, I just think we're just saying Anquan Boldin for 1 year. 1 more year, that's it. I just say that, 1 year. So he could help the younger guys to develop.
Yeah, but the thing is, we still got to end up cutting one of the receivers. That's the problem. We got a lot of good receivers here, but if you bring in, don't knock me, because I like him. I like Anquan Boldin, but the thing is, we got the young blood here, and we got some good ones. Who we gonna cut, man? Even if we sign for 1 year all along, we gotta cut one of the good receivers that we have for at least more than 1 year in a bargain price. We got a guy low price, and we gotta sign Anquan Boldin, and he wants his money. I don't think he's gonna sign for 1 year, because he wants to get paid too. I like him, but not to get rid of one of the good receivers. And plus, he still said he wants to play for a championship, though. He still wants to play with a contender.
Yeah, well, because he's at that age, he has got time to fool around, just like Joe stated, says we are not rebuilding. Derek, if you were going to keep, give me 4 receivers that you would keep, because the tryouts in camp are going to be outrageous this season. We got all kinds of talents, man. You got any guys picked out that you like in particular?
Probably Patton, Ellington, Rogers, and Smith. I was going to keep 4 because Rogers and Smith have the size and speed to be dangerous down the field, and Patton and Ellington would be perfect in the slot for Kelly's system. And Kelly's already said he favors Ellington, so that's probably the best move at this point. But further down the road, I really don't know.
You've got no love for Smelter, huh?
No, I like Smelter. I'd have to bring 5 along if I could bring 5. Yeah.
No, really, seriously, that's what the problem is. The 49ers right now. We have an army of wide receivers. We've got an army of cornerbacks. Because the thing is, Dre Henderson could be as dangerous as Torrey Smith. The dude's got blinding speed.
Yeah, I know.
Then you look at DeAndre White. The only reason Amari Cooper even played football was because he got hurt.
Because of White.
Now, how good can he be? See,
that's what makes me mad when people say we don't have good receivers. Because I'm like, they're just all really young, and they just haven't had their chance to sign. A lot of injuries, a lot of
That's true.
Amidst the turmoil of the last couple of years, it's just.
This is why tryouts is going to be outrageously crazy, man. I'd love to be able to watch that because
Rambo,
it's going to be interesting to see.
There's going to be some good players that are going to have to say goodbye, and that.
What would happen if we trade Torrey Smith? We trade him. We keep that big though.
Nah.
What would happen? I'm not saying it's gonna happen. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out for a second.
Hear him out.
Let him say it, and then take him on one at a time. Everybody get the shot at Tino. Let Tino finish the question, and then come after it.
You just said that kid, the wide receiver, that he's fast. He's zoomed. But what will happen if the 49ers come out and say, you know what? We got these kids. They young. We got fast. Let's get rid of Smith. We trade him. And we keep the young guys. I'm just saying, what will happen if they do something like that? Because everybody knows Baalke is unpredictable concerning receivers. He sucks drafting them, and you never know with him concerning wide receivers.
All right, let's see. That's
that'd be interesting. Free up a lot of money too.
Yeah, that's
probably a draft pick.
All right, Tito, we got to start excusing people, but let's you hang around here for a second. Let me go to Posh. Posh, you want to challenge that?
Well, the thing is about getting rid of Boldin and Torrey Smith. That would remove. I mean, I don't have a problem with letting the young guys go at it, but that would remove all experience. They wouldn't get to learn from veterans, kind of how they play. Anquan Boldin's kind of a mentor, because if you get rid of him, you're getting rid of a huge role in your team. Maybe he might not be the best player, but he can teach the young ones for a couple of seasons, maybe about how to play wide receiver like he did in the Cardinals, the Ravens, which led him to success. The Niners have a bunch of young guys, which I really like. But, they still need to keep those, role players. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
They still need to keep those players that give wisdom to the younger players.
Good stuff, Posh. I like that, man. March money.
Yeah, that's good.
Have you got a problem with getting rid of Torrey Smith?
No, I do not have a problem with getting rid of him. No, sorry. Goodbye.
You talk like you've been trying to get rid of Torrey Smith for some time now.
Oh, nah. It's just, just rather have, somebody different, But what I wanted to say was, what about this? What about you get one of those older guys that's retired and you could hire them as a consultant? Couldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Well, I theoretically you could. You
could, right?
Well, yeah.
That's what a wide receivers coach is.
Maybe get
I mean, I'm going to call Quan to the office. Listen, Anquan, we've really appreciated your services down through the years. What we would like to do, though, is if it's okay with you, we'd like for you to take off that uniform, put on maybe a 49er shirt and a pair of pants. Let's get you out there and let you train some of the kids that are coming on. What do you think about that? Hey, wait a minute, man. I got plenty of football left in me. What you talking about, man? You know what? I'm out of here.
No, I said, one of those older retired guys, Terrell Owens,
oh, yeah, please.
I mean, just somebody, somebody that played quarterback, somebody, I mean, I don't know. Just,
I love that.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, Pasha, you know what? We're getting filled up here. Let me, March money, Pasha, I'll let you guys go and get you back next week, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, Pasha. Thanks, buddy. All right, now.
Rambo, I gotta go too. So you guys take it easy, all right?
All right.
All right. You guys next week, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. All right, now, Armos. Getting back to Tito's situation with getting rid of Torrey Smith, is this a good idea?
Oh, Ronbo, did you freeze again?
Did we lose Ronbo?
Ronbo.
Oh, we
I
lost
think he froze again.
I'll be right back.
It happened again. Yep, Ronbo froze.
Ronbo.
He freezes. Does he come back?
Yeah, he comes
I don't
back.
know. Where does March get those genius ideas, though? Like, that guy, he should be. I'm surprised he's not. I'm surprised he's not in the NFL already. Like, seriously.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
There he goes.
Cool.
There you go, Rumbo.
I'm having all kinds of issues staying on the air, ain't I? We got too many young receivers, man. We're trying to find out who we're gonna keep. Torrey Smith. There's been also a nomination to trade him. Would you trade Torrey Smith?
No, absolutely not.
Man,
no, I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Let Armos first, guys. You can get in here. Hold on. Go ahead, Armos.
The main thing, you know, for the past 2 years, we never seen like a rookie hit the field in the beginning of the season. It's always been at the end of the season when we're struggling to get back in. But I know for a fact that Chip Kelly is not scared to play any rookie. So at this point, it'll be up to Chip Kelly to get rid of Torrey Smith if he don't want him.
Good point.
But yeah, because you know we got all these receivers and we're like, okay. I remember watching when you guys was out there last year. We was talking about who's gonna come up, who's gonna come out, and Patton didn't hit the field to. He probably do one pass every 4 games, things like that. And you know now since we got Chip Kelly and we got this big dudes, we got these big dudes out there. I wouldn't be surprised if he get rid of Torrey Smith and it just be all young guys.
Yeah, because
he can start from
he's the
scratch.
most expensive guys out there, and he did get it. I think Torrey's got a 5-year deal, and that may not make it to 5 years. Could be.
It's like $7 to $4 million, I think, a year.
I forgot what his total package was, and the guaranteed money. I thought it was
5 years, $40 million, I think.
Yeah.
Torrey Smith, yeah, it's 5 years.
Yeah.
Not saying that he's not good. He's good. If it works out, we probably knock one of the other people on our division out. That's for sure.
You know, here's the thing though. Torrey Smith, he serves a purpose actually almost more than he does as a weapon. If he takes a safety downfield and out of the play, theoretically everything is supposed to work better. I know.
Right.
It didn't last year, but then again, it was Jeep Christ offense. Now, with Chip Kelly's offense, could be a whole other story.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, basic offense, man. That offense was basic, man.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe things will get better with the new offensive coordinator, and Chip Kelly's supposed to do that. Although, I got to tell you, I've been watching the Eagles a lot lately. I keep watching the games over and over again. Some of the games they really screwed up badly, and I'm thinking, geez, it kind of worries me. Those guys are polished vets out there screwing up. Bradford was hitting people low, and the ball was bouncing out of their hands. That's more of a player problem. So, you know, you got to either worry about if it's your system or it's the players being plugged into it. So that's pretty much what you got to do. Uh-oh, it's top down. Almost. We're getting ready to sign out. So I'm gonna see you next week. Okay? All right, bro. Thanks for being my host. All right, Nate. Nate, I imagine you've been waiting for a while. I forgot to get back to you, bro. Sorry. I see you got the job cap on.
Yeah, I always do. You know what? For me, is I just want to start over. I want all the young guys to start, and I'm not big on the Anquan Boldin anymore. I don't want the possession receivers anymore. I want them to be able to beat Richard Sherman. You know, I want them to be able to beat him. I'm done with the secondary in Seattle. That's what I really want them to beat, the secondary in Seattle. So I need the young guys.
Me and you both. God. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead, Nate. I was just applauding about the Seattle thing.
Yeah, you know how I have to deal with it out here in Oregon.
Oh, I feel bad.
So, oh my God, man.
That's got to be rough.
Yeah, but I keep hearing good things about Bruce Ellington and the wide receiver White. He's decent. I like the way his speed is.
Decent.
Nate got free shirt. Taylor.
Yo, what's happening, Ronbo?
Taylor, man, we haven't talked to you today, man. Taylor.
Yeah. What's happening?
Pick out a few wide receivers, man, and amplify on why we should keep them. Because, man, it's going to come down to, like, a few people got to go this year.
Yeah, they're going to have to go.
Yeah, we got too many. And the bad thing about it is, man, I just don't know which ones are going to be kept. You got any ideas?
I mean, personally, I think Ellington and Patton got to have a position on the team. Boldin's been eating up the possession of the snaps, or he's been eating it up for the last couple of years. It's time to let those boys go out there and play ball. Yeah, exactly. So it's time for them. Let them boys go out there and shine. Even that old boy we got from Michigan State, put him out there. Let him go. That's what they were doing. They've been doing it for a couple of years, and all the veterans eat up all the snaps. And it's time to let all those draft picks and everything we've been doing for all these years go out there and let them play ball. If they fail, they fail. If they don't, then that's what's up.
Like that.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Let them out there. Cut the reins back, man. Let them off the leash. Let them go.
And they've been wanting to get loose for 2 years. Those guys been sitting back incubating and waiting for everybody else to get off the field.
Hey, they had a chance to develop. Let them go out there and play ball.
I tell you though, what do you think about this though? I got Smelter, I got Mr. Rogers. Now that's two guys. That's 6'3". It was Smelter 6'2". You got Rogers at 6'4". We got one more tall receiver. It seems. Oh yeah, the big dude from Stanford.
I think it's Conjuste or Conjusti or whatever. But I heard, I was watching some reviews on him at the first day of rookie camp. He said he wasn't impressing, but his athletic ability on the SPARK score, he was in the top 7% of the SPARK. You know what I'm saying? Which his athletic ability is amazing, but can it transfer into the field? There's a reason he wasn't drafted. So.
Yeah. I worried about that myself. I said, how come he didn't get drafted? When he was showing off with them one-handed catches like he was catching a tennis ball.
He looked pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to give these guys a little bit of time to develop, get them on the field, and, you'll see what they can do. I think it's time for our young receivers to get a chance to play, but honestly, that's what OTAs and minicamp is for. I don't want to cut any of them, but we'll see. As the preseason and everything goes along, that's who's. We'll see. What cream always rises to the top. So.
Should be. Let me go to Eddie. Eddie.
Yeah, sure.
Eddie, you got Ronald Blair. You've got Buckner. You've got Armstead. You got to put Quinton Dial in. Hey, man, what's your rotation going to look like, man?
Hello?
Yeah, Eddie, can you hear Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie, did you get my question?
No, can you repeat it?
Sure. I was going down my defensive line, and I was thinking about all the weapons we got now that people don't know about and still continue to call us trash. I got Ronald Blair. I got Ronald Blair. Is this... Okay.
Eddie.
Got Ronald Blair. Getting names all mixed up. Anyway,
Ian Williams, all those. We got a ton of them.
I got a lot of guys that rotate through the defense. Yeah. What do you think is the best point of attack against Russell Wilson?
I think you put DeForest Buckner in the middle.
Sounds like March.
Quinton,
right?
Yeah,
it's March.
Yeah, this is my
like
other
March
account. I just wanted to join.
March Buddy, did you come in and take another spot up? Everybody knows.
Yeah, I just had to.
It's a knockoff of March money.
I think that
Hey, Steven, let me give this question because March.
All right, sorry about that. Go ahead.
So, okay, Steven, where you at, Steven?
I'm right here, man. I'm live.
All right, Steven.
Sorry about that.
I'm thinking. All right. We already know on both edges. You know what I'm thinking? On both edges, I put my fastest OLBs. Of course, I got Aaron on one side. Now, here's a question: do I go ahead and put Eli Harold, who's got the best speed, on the other side, or do I go with Ronald Blair, who nobody's going to be able to block coming at him? What are you going to do on the edges, and who's up in the middle?
I would say put Eli on the edge just because, he added all that weight for a reason. He didn't just do that just to
just say that he added that. He did it to impress, the defense and to maybe gain some notice, I guess, to say that he deserved to start. So I would say put Blair. You could switch him. He was an end, right?
Blair could play. I understand Blair could play anywhere on the line you want.
Yeah, they're even saying
outside,
that he could
inside.
be.
This guy's something else.
Yeah, they're saying that he could play tackle, nose tackle. Which I would say if he's big enough, sure, why not? Just rotate him. I mean, I know Quinton's going to start that position, but I say keep Blair behind in case someone's either lagging or someone's getting tired or something. But I would like to see E.I. Harold and Brooks to switch on the outside just to see how that will work out. Because I know Brooks still has something left.
Yeah, and not only that, he's mean and that attitude. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
he's a very scary man.
What about that Tank? What about Tank moving outside though? Tank's moving outside too.
Yeah, and that's another guy too. That he could be on the other side.
Watch out for that monster! I'm telling you.
And you're putting him back in a comfort zone. That's what he did when he was in Florida. And yes, Tank is now. How light will Tank get? 280, 290, and then that's a svelte Tank Carradine.
We're gonna get somebody finally got him back to where he needs to be. Hey, even Baalke said he made a mistake, so get him back out there on that edge and let him go.
Oh, man, I wish I could hear Trent talk about making a mistake, man. I want to hear that because you know what? I've been wanting him to say that for years.
Right?
Trent,
he finally said it. He said it, though. He was a wrecking ball at FSU.
Oh, no, man. That's what I'm saying. If you put him in the interior, let's let him loose on the outside.
Yes,
he will take over the spot, take over everybody, man.
Hey, that's a four-man rotation that's going to be strong. We got Lynch, we got Tank, we got Harold, and then we got what's your boy's name? And Ahmad Brooks. I mean, that's a good rotation for Kelly. For that offense that Kelly's running, and that defense is going to be tired. So we got a good rotation out there on the edge. I'm telling you.
I want to ask you guys: do you guys feel comfortable with the front six that we have right now? Like, comfortable but not too satisfied with it? I mean, how you guys feel about that?
We haven't seen. For me, I haven't seen enough of it yet.
Yeah.
Work, then I'll be able to say more. I won't be able to answer this question until mid-season.
And that weak play calling that Mangini had all year, they're going to be in better position to make plays on the ball already just because Mangini's gone. So it's going to be better.
I just realized we're completely out of time. Who am I talking to now? We got to say goodbye. Steven, let me see you next time, bro. Thanks for coming by.
All
right. Emilio, we're ready to check out, man. God, we're running over an hour already. All right, Emilio.
Later, Ronbo.
All right. Yeah. Emilio, what else you want to add?
If people really think that Quinton Patton and Ellington are good, something wrong with y'all. Those two guys suck. Yeah, they've had their chances one too many times. That's why they can't start. They've got too many chances. Every time they throw the ball, what do? They fumble the ball. Every time. Kaepernick gave him a chance. Gabbert gave him a chance. They both suck. They can't do nothing. All you can do is, toss passes to them and get yards. And even when they do that, they fumble. Those guys are horrible. We have no receivers whatsoever on that team. Okay,
you know what I'd like to do? That's a good point. I'd love to see his percentages. I'm going to go check. We get through here. I'm going to go check out Patton and Ellington. What is their their catch to miss ratio? I want you bring up that's a good point.
Hey.
How often do they actually make the catch?
Ronbo. Then that's another thing. They drop balls.
Ronbo.
Those guys just suck. Those guys are not receivers. They're just to be a distraction.
They look good on paper. I coming out of their respective universities.
They're like they're a Torrey Smith but slower is what it is.
Are you saying Torrey's having problems catching the ball too?
No, not here. He's not that he's having problems. It's just I'd rather have Torrey Smith than those two other idiots on the field.
That's a good point. That's a good point because he's a little more of a veteran. All right, Emilio, I'm gonna see you next week. Actually, I'm gonna see you in a few days. All right, bro. Talk to you later.
Yeah, all right, man. All right.
Was that Joey Vaughn?
Yeah.
Joey.
The things I gotta say about Quinton Patton and Bruce Ellington, the only time I seen them do good was against the Rams on Week 17, the last game. Like that was the only time I seen them do good. I gotta agree with Emilio right there.
That's true.
Bruce Ellington and Patton, come on, man.
They both had a day.
Production. I said that was the only game I seen them two do good.
All right. Joy,
Only time.
Joy, we gotta go, man.
Oh, I think he froze up again.
Oh God. Froze up again. Anyway.
Oh man.
Joy, can you hear me
again? You guys heard what I said, right? You guys agree with me?
Oh yeah.
You sleep?
He's gonna come back though. His thing, I don't know why it's been closing. You gotta wait. Let me see what his answer about it. Where are you guys coming from?
North Carolina.
That's okay.
I'm from Cali.
Oh, Cali.
Cali.
What part of Cali?
Like Bay Area, like Northern California, like that Bay Area.
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco and stuff like that.
All right, hey guys. Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
All right, Joey. So listen, I guess you finished up while I was gone.
Yeah, man. You right when you froze, I was like, oh, come on.
Anyway, Joey, we're out of time, man. Come on back next week, okay?
All right, then. See you next time.
Bro. Thanks. Hey, Nate.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
All right, Nate. We're finishing up, man. What
up,
else
man?
You want to say? Go ahead. We're finishing up. What else
Can
you want
you
to
hear
say?
me, dude?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, Nate.
Yeah, I'm freezing up too, and I'm dying out here.
Nate, we can hear you though, man.
Sucks.
All right.
All right, man.
All right.
It's time to go, everybody. I'm gonna go do something.
All right, bro. All right.
All right, peace out, everybody. No, but you know what? I'm just gonna say my quick 2 cents on this. I felt that it was good that the Rams jumped up and that the Eagles jumped up to 1 and 2. I felt that it took a lot of pressure off of Trent Baalke when they drafted the Fergus, you know, and I felt that it didn't put a lot of his job on the line again, which he doesn't like to do. That's why he doesn't take risky picks. So it's like, I guarantee you, it's a lot of stress coming off his shoulders, man, when these two people came up and they wanted to draft the quarterbacks.
True.
That's for sure.
I definitely agree with that. All right, Nate, we got to go and look forward to seeing you next time, bro. All right, Derek.
I like the way he went about things, which was picking up guys with good character this time.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
He went trenches first, and I feel like that's where we really needed help, was the trenches. And he really went there. And I love the Garnett pick, obviously, but like I said, Buckner's a beast, and him and Armstead on the same. I kind
of had my little homer thing where, like, I wanted Jalen Smith and Miles Jack at the same time, because we could have jumped in and got them both. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been crazy, but like, they're both injury. They both got injuries, so I was a little questionable there. But they're both very talented linebackers, so I mean, that would have been really good.
They will not be. They're not ever going to be healthy in their careers. Guarantee you that. That knee's gone.
Yeah.
Both of their knees are gone.
Yeah, knees, man. That's hard. That's hard to come back from.
Yeah, you can always re-injure it because it's already there. The injury's already there.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse from there.
A lot of great players had a career ended by that injury. So Bowman was lucky just to come back from it. I mean, that's a bad injury, man. They're probably never going to be healthy.
Nah, Bowman has to basically warm up for 45 minutes before he can actually go out and play now.
I know.
That's how bad it is.
That's crazy.
That's how bad it is. And I think, like I said it last year, I think he needs to retire in a way because he's not really good at pass protection anymore like he used to be. Can't keep up with the tight ends anymore.
Yeah.
He's a good run stopper. He's a situational almost linebacker in my opinion. Good leader, but a situational linebacker.
Yeah. Who's out there? Is that Tradish? It must be weird to come into a show and nobody's there. Tradish? Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye after a very long. I did it on purpose, okay? We'll see you next time. Niners!